I'm standing here alongside Daniel Aghion, the President of the Executive Council of Australian Jewry, and we stand here as one. On Friday, Daniel and I spent most of the day across the train line at the Adass Israel congregation. We were here as dozens of members of the Adass community came over to see what had been done to their beautiful shul and community centre. And what I noticed, and I'm sure Daniel did too, was the absolute devastation, but also the enormous resilience of that community. All they wanted to know was that their Sifrei Torah, their tefillin was safe, they could get them out, and that they could continue living proud Jewish lives here in Melbourne. They're not angry, they're devastated, but they're resilient and they will rebuild. Daniel and I were also here late in the day on Friday, not long before Shabbat came in, when they brought the Torah scrolls out of the most damaged part of the building. Now, many of you have probably seen some of the social media footage that has gone around. Those Torah scrolls were significantly water damaged, smoke damaged, and some of them also burnt. Late on Friday and then again this morning, they've been assessing the damage to those Torah scrolls, and I've spoken with Adass leaders this morning, and unfortunately about 5 of them probably won't be able to be salvaged. As a community, though, we will come together and ensure that those Torah scrolls and more will be replaced and that the community has what they need. Speaking with Adass leadership this morning, they told me that over Shabbat they sang the song Ani Ma'amin, I Believe. This is a song that was sung during the Holocaust, and it reflects our community's strength, its resilience, and its continued rising from the ashes. Nobody can destroy our community, and nobody will destroy the Adass Israel community. The last thing I'm going to say before handing over to Daniel is that I want to assure you that the silent majority that we have been talking about for a year have started to speak up. And I have heard them loud and clear over the past few days. I have received phone calls from faith leaders across Victoria who are as devastated as we are about what is happening, who stand with us. I have listened to radio where people have called in to talk about completely different topics, but started by saying, I am devastated by what's been happening to the Jewish community. People are speaking up, and we thank them and we hear them.